There's no wonder I made this my life. As a child I away in the night, try to find myself a temporary home in this motion. Find myself a temporary home in this motion. Amsterdam, I walked home as he waved goodbye. The streetlight showed me his gold eye. The sound of my feet on the constant path. I've been running hands out in the dark, hold on to everything I was. We keep quiet as the night was stiffening, and I see it now, he stole my evening. It's just a long series of goodbyes. There's no wonder I made this my life. As a child I away in the night, try to find myself a temporary home in this motion. Find myself a temporary home in this motion. Falling, running, stopping, eyes on the horizon, a temporary home. There's no wonder I made this my life. As a child I away in the night, try to find myself a temporary home in this motion. Find myself a temporary home in this motion. Find myself a temporary home in this motion. Find myself a temporary home.
Thank you. Thanks so much. So, we're sort of celebrating our new album at the moment, which came out last Friday, which we're pretty excited about. We're going to be playing lots of those new ones. This one is one for anyone who thinks that they need relationship advice from me, which is probably none of you, but you get it anyway. It's called Clean Cut.
Left that city on the morning flight, and then you decided I wasn't in your life any longer. Like you'd be stronger. All those years of knowing how to feel when you're dead under the simple sky. My tangled mind. I finally wake up making my mind up, making it clean cut. The strangers we made, now the trains we fly down, making it clean cut. I clean cut, I clean cut, making it clean cut. I clean cut, I clean cut, making it clean cut. With a winter view, is your mind arms held my breathing. They come returning when the deep blue met my eyes. Under the simple sky, above my quiet mind, I'll finally wake up, making my mind up, making it clean cut. Strangers we've made, now the chains we have laid down, making it clean cut. I'll finally wake up, making my mind up, making it clean cut. Strangers we've made, now the chains we have laid down, making it clean cut. A clean cut, a clean cut, making it clean cut. A clean cut, a clean cut, making it clean cut. A clean cut, a clean cut, making it clean cut. A clean cut, a clean cut, making it clean cut. Thank you.
So, Ivy and I, we've spent quite a bit of time touring over the last couple of years, and in 2022 we went on a 4-month tour around the UK and Europe, which was a great adventure for us.
We wrote a lot of songs about being on the road and touring, and a lot of the ones on the album, it might sound like we didn't have fun at all. But we did have an incredible time.
We did get sick of each other too.
Very, yeah.
It's all good.
We said we wouldn't do another 4-month tour together again, and we're doing it again in a week, so good luck to us.
Yeah. But we wrote lots of songs about what it's like being on the road and meeting lots of people and then saying goodbye the next day and spending one night in each place, and also missing people back home. So this is one of those. I love the smell of the air out here. I love the way the stars twinkle, and I love this little mud brick house your mother made for you. You lived in as a child, and it seems I've chosen a wondrous life, traipsing the world as you sleep in the night. But I still crave the warmth of a home. I still love the comfort of everything I've known. Show me this view from the red gum tree. Let's take in the city skyline before I leave it all behind me. And hold me closely, and I'll look into your eyes while we still have time, my darling, before I leave it all behind.
child in you that comes out to play, climbing in the trees and splashing in the lake. I love the way you hold me in this cocoon we both made. In here it's warm, steady and safe. Somehow I think I'll miss this January heat, when I've been away a while and there's snow beneath my feet, when Melbourne lies beneath me and I'm way up in the air. It's a bittersweet goodbye while I long for something more. Show me this view from the red gum tree. Let's take in the city skyline before I leave it all behind me. And hold me closely. And I'll look into your eyes while we still have time, my darling, before I leave it all behind. Before I leave it all behind. I leave it all before I leave it all behind. I leave it all before I leave it all behind. I leave it all before I leave it all behind.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
There are days where I can't get through, and I call out to the void of you, and I know that you're somewhere far away. But the louder I call, the longer you tend to stay. The city pillars reach up to the surface, weighted down in the dark and depths. Will you fill your pockets with relics and stones, rust and ruins, a city where no one goes, where no one goes. Atlantis holds you close, a city far below. Silence is the sound. Atlantis holds you down. Atlantis holds you down. Shimmering walls and scaly skin, cold as a way of creeping in. Voiceless smells, unseen eyes, no one hears your cries in the city of disguise. Breathing, heaving, heavy on your chest, tightness clenching, searching for rest. Even in these watery fells, there's a beauty where the darkness dwells. The darkness dwells.
Thank you. Thanks so much. So who has weird dreams here?
Couple.
A few hands.
Mabel
love
has
that.
weird dreams and likes to tell me about her dreams when she thinks that they're sort of interesting.
I feel inspired by them.
I think it's a lot more interesting for the person who's had the dream than the one listening. But if you want to hear about Mabel's dreams,
Come to
see
me
her,
after the show.
please, so she doesn't tell me about them.
Well, we decided we'd write a song inspired by dreams, and it's called Canyon, and here it is. Another cold day where I blend into the grey. We are both cold and empty. Cold air, cold feet, throw me into the deep, throw me into a deep sleep. I had a dream, snow was all I could see. A woman took me way up to the mountains. She wanted to show me just how far I could go before my lungs red risk of exploding. She tried to ease my mind. You'll never know unless you try. She took my hand and said, let's fly. And we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, fly through the fog, and we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, not knowing if we'll cross. Another bad night waking me up with a fright. I was alone in the desert, lying flat on the ground. Creatures crawled from my mouth and flew into the distance. A gallop hid in a tree told me to climb up and see something she had discovered. When I got to the top, she said we had to jump off and count it down from 100. She tried to ease my mind. We'll never know unless we try. She took my hand and said, let's fly. And we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, fly through the fog, and we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, and we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, fly through the fog, and we'll lift off over a canyon and we'll drift off, not knowing if we'll cross, not knowing if we'll cross, not knowing if we'll cross. Thank you. Thanks so much. Hey Kevin, could I just get a little more guitar in my wedge? Thanks. Alright. I wrote this next one when I was feeling jealous and had to channel the feelings somehow, so I wrote a song about a make-believe person who's not great at coping with their feelings of jealousy. And I named her Miranda. Is there any Mirandas in the room? No? That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
This Miranda, well, things don't go too well for her. And I think you'll get what we mean. Our grandma, she really likes this one. I think it's her favourite of our songs. but she wants us to change the ending to something more wholesome. Yeah, I think you get it. Oh, Miranda, how you wish he'd smile that way for you, and that you'd make him laugh the way she always seems to do. And despite his devotion and all his affection, you wonder if she's too good for you. And on the lawn together you'd lie, and all the clouds scuttle across the sky. And you wonder if you should just, you wonder if you should just let it all pass you by. Oh, Miranda, oh how hard you try. And her voice, it rings out across the room like many bells. And she talks as if she's always known him so very well. And though she's never held a man, you think maybe she can, and the thought gives you hell. And on the lawn together you'd lie, and all the clouds scuttle across the sky. And you wonder if you should just, you wonder if you should just let it all pass you by. Oh, Miranda, oh how hard you try. And one afternoon when you're alone, she comes to your door with her face blushed red. She asks you if he is home at all. And Miranda, in your strife, you grab the kitchen knife, and she sings to the floor. Sorry about that. And on the lawn together you'd lie, and all the clouds scuttle across the sky. And you wish that you had just, you wish that you had just let it all pass you by. Oh, Miranda, oh how hard you try. Thank you. All right, here's an upbeat song about dying alone. It's called On My Own. I wish I had a little map of stars to make all my decisions for me, but all the compasses and charts couldn't sway this valiant heart, beating on its own trajectory.
wish I had a great sword made of steel to combat all the demons in the night. But all the weapons in the armory couldn't win this awful fight against this worrying rampant mind of mine. So I'll have to go on my own. So I'll have to go on my own, on my own. For after all we know, we'll die alone. So I'll have to go on my own, on my own. Oh, I wish I had a wise owl on my shoulder to advise me the most elegant of words, but not the wisest sage on earth, nor the worldliest of birds could ensure that my tongue ran the right course. So I'll have to go on my own. So I'll have to go on my own, on my own. For after all we know, we'll die alone. So I'll have to go on my own, all on my own. So I'll have to go on my own. So I'll have to go on my own, on my own. For after all we know, we'll die alone. So I'll have to go on my own, on my own. Oh, I wish I had a little map of stars to make all my decisions for me. But all the compasses and charts couldn't sway this valiant heart, beating on its own trajectory.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Distant thunder echoed in the back of my mind. You held me there with your gaze, and I couldn't escape your mouth. The power just from your words, the cold gripped my back. And now I see through, but it's too late for that. Regret is the poison to my mind. I can't think straight when my body's been on. That sinking feeling that I've stepped the wrong path. Anger and sadness and a heavy, heavy heart. It's not hard, my job, to teach you how to be human. No, it's not hard, my job, to teach you how to be human. How to be human. These boys don't get what they don't know. These boys don't feel what we can't show. They don't get that chill on the way home. The darkness that scares me for what will unfold. It's not hard, my job, to teach you how to be human. No, it's not hard, my job, to teach you how to be human. 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 How to be human.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
So, the album that we're launching tonight, we recorded it last year in Nova Scotia, Canada, in the middle of winter. It was February, and we stayed there for a month. It was bloody freezing. I don't know how they do it, but it was so magical. We had there was snow everywhere, and we had a frozen lake at our doorstep, and we got so excited about that because we'd never seen a frozen lake before. And every morning we'd go out and walk on the frozen lake with our cups of tea and do our vocal warm-ups, and then go back into the studio for a day of recording. So most of the songs that we're playing tonight are off that album, which you can grab over there if you like. This is another one. It's called Middle of Your Mess.
Stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Let me get out of this right now, honey. You look happy, means I should settle. Hey, it's nice to see you, means get out of my house. She said it's good, told stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of your bed. I can't help but feel a little out of place. She wants you, I want her out of my face. She said it's girl talk, honey, it's girl talk. Girl talk, honey, just girl talk. I'll wait till she's found something better to do than hurt the lonely bodies who get caught up with you. It's not girl talk, honey, it's not girl talk. Not girl talk, honey, not girl talk. Oh, stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Let me get out of this rock that you made for me. Stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of your mess. Words to me, pierce right through me. Green-eyed envy, stab in the night. Tangle, strangle, she tries to tremble. Wreck and ruin, find a way out. Oh, I'm stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Let me get out of this rock that you made for me. Stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Stuck in the middle of your mess now, honey. Let me get out of this rock that you made for me. Stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of your mess.
Thank you. So we're gonna play the title track of the new album now, Marlinchen in the Snow, and we wrote most of the songs before we went into the studio, except for this one. We were inspired by the incredible fairy tale landscape, and we were reminded of this Grimm's fairy tale. Do you guys know the juniper tree? No?
It's one of those really creepy ones.
It's grim.
And basically, it's about this girl called Marlinchen, and she witnesses the death of her stepbrother at the hands of her mother, which is horrible, I know. I didn't come up with it. And she gathers the bones of her brother and she puts them under this juniper tree, and then out from the tree comes this beautiful bird, and it has the voice of her brother, and the bird sings of the truth of its death, of the boy's death. And so yeah, we were told that when we were very young, and
It's stuck with us.
and we were sitting in the studio and we remembered it, and then we thought, well, we just started writing this song about it, and then we named our album after it. Don't ask why. So it's called Marlinchen in the Snow.
Give me something I can hold on to. Let me feel at ease again. Lights like a breathing fall. A life far from my own. I am free where I'm unknown. How will I ever know where I should lay my traveling bones? First, like in fairy tales, the ones that I used to read, this frozen lake has me laughing like a child, lose my mind in the wild, Marlinchen in the snow, saying, where will I lay my sweet brother? mother's bones. Oh, where will I lay these traveling bones? Have you ever met a bird that spoke, singing to you matter into your little ear? Oh, did you ever hear of the foul play of mother dear? Well, sister, now you know it was she stopped my heart, made it still as a stone. Oh, now where will you lay my traveling bones? Oh, where will I lay my traveling bones? Give me something I can hold on to, pull me from the page. For the moment I know, here I can lay my bones.
Thank you. So we've just got a couple more for you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Hope you've had a great evening. And a big thanks to Lauren Kate for playing such a beautiful set before. I wanted to shout out if Nina's in the room. Is Nina in the room? She's travelled 5 hours to be here. Thanks, Nina.
That's so lovely. I can't believe that.
Come and say hi after the show if you like. We'll be over there selling merch, selling tea towels. Does anyone think that tea towels is a good idea? Yes. Okay, good.
That's a positive
I'm
response.
only asking because we have been wrong before. We thought that fake tattoos were a good idea, and they're still in the back of the cupboard. Alright, this one is from our last album, and it's called Gravity.
We talked on the phone, it's as it's always been. Say you wanna see me on my birthday and I'm teary again. You wanna take a road trip in an electric van. When you're not studying, will I be far away then? Oh, it sounds like fun, oh, it sounds like fun. Pity it came undone because it sounds like fun. I say I'm fragile today, can't cope with social affairs. Seem to get so upset about the littlest things. So overcome by it all, the sense of space and time. I know I didn't reply, but you were on my mind. What a shame it all didn't go to plan. We had wild dreams of a future and we thought and we prayed to anyone that might hear. And if we crossed our fingers he might just appear, and we'd wake up one bright day and see we'd had our wishes granted. More than 3, how didn't we see we could withstand gravity? We all believed in a dream where she was alive
No one told us she was falling down, and one day she fell. Couldn't tell nobody so damn well. And now we're drunk on the floor, watching it all unfurl. What a shame it all didn't go to plan. We had wild dreams of a future, and we thought and we prayed to anyone that might hear. And if we crossed our fingers, it might just appear, and we'd wake up one bright day and see we'd had our wishes granted. More than 3. How didn't we see we couldn't withstand gravity? Like a nightmare, they said it would be over at the end of the night. It was just a matter of time. And if we said it enough, we could join all the stars in a line. With enough hope, it would all be alright. What a shame it all didn't go to plan. We had wild dreams of a future, and we thought and we prayed to anyone that might hear. And if we crossed our fingers, it might just appear, and we'd wake up one bright day and see we'd had our wishes granted. More than 3. How didn't we see we couldn't withstand gravity? More than 3. How didn't we see we couldn't withstand gravity? Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming along.
We've got one more song for you all. Big thanks to Kevin on sound. Thank you, Kevin.
And thanks to the Wheaty for having us this evening.
We're flying home tonight, and then starting our drive up to Queensland tomorrow. So if you have any friends in Brisbane, Sunshine Coast or Murwillumbah, send them along. We'll be there next week.
It's not until now that I realize the injuries left hidden inside, and how scared I was that you'd be repulsed by this body of mine. That you'd cower away and you'd freak out when all the worst parts of me leaked out of my nose and my mouth, every pore of my skin, my ears and my eyes. And I told you my weak breathing was just anxiety breath. Scared of the forbidden, being left alone with the worst thoughts running wild inside my head. Cast my memory back, slowly drawing net. Threw myself right into the current. Will I flood? What a time we did have when we were thinking so hard. Well, I guess it's a comfort. We've emptied our pockets of stones, with the flesh inside me crawling and the lungs in my chest still heaving. I'll try to untangle this mess that I've mangled and order it into a line. But sometimes plain speaking can't do justice to the rawness and the roughness of the pieces of past that have cut me apart and make me a wreck by design. And I told you my quick breathing was just anxiety breath. Scared of the silence, being left alone, and everything leading to death. And now I'm alone, I'm riding home, in my mind it twists and cries. Why is it only easy? Is it always easy to talk in the night? Cast my memory back, so we
constantly losing sight of my feet. I'm trying to see where I should go, but the words in my head are stuck in my throat. I'm constantly pushing, constantly losing, trying to see where I should go. Words in my head are stuck 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 in my head. Pass my memory back, slowly drawing the net, throw myself right into the current of life and love. What a time we did have when we were thinking so hard. Well, I guess it's a comfort. We've emptied our pockets of stones. Well, I guess it's a comfort. We've emptied our pockets of stones.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Does that mean you'd like another one?
It's always weird when there's no backstage and you're like, thanks, guys.
All right. We're gonna do our favourite Joni Mitchell song. Anyone a fan of Joni Mitchell? Cool. We first learnt this one for our patrons and recorded it and gave it to them, and then we ended up singing it in a show called Songs from the Canyon, which is a bunch of Melbourne musos who come together and sing the songs of all the artists who lived in Laurel Canyon in the 60s and 70s. So like Crosby, Stills and Nash and Joni Mitchell and The Doors and Mamas and Papas, and it's so much fun. So yeah, we got to do that, and it's called River. I don't remember the last time we were here. It was a long time ago though, so thank you for coming back. Alright, thanks guys.
It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Well, it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know, he put me at ease, and he loved me
so naughty made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I've ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great night.